Hey, dude.
Hey man, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, doing great.
All
We
right.
have another fantastic tip of the week this Friday, and it's a book recommendation.
Yep.
So you have discovered another jewel, a gem that
Yes.
is perfect for e-commerce sellers, people selling online. And so I'd love to dive into that a little bit more and hear about the book and the recommendation.
Yep. I got this one off the shelf at Barnes and Noble when we were there on Saturday, and I am digging this book. This is such a great book. It's maybe you've seen it before, The Neuroscience of Selling,
Mm.
John Asher. Proven sales secrets to win over the buyer's heart and mind. And it's basically all science-based, like behavioral economics research and psychology research related to buying behavior. And it's really readable. So the basic thing is there's six main activators that they talk about. I won't tell you what they are, but maybe we'll do a teaching on them or something like that in the future.
Mm.
But this
Good.
book is worth getting. So go snag a copy off Amazon. If you wander into Barnes and Noble, it's a bestseller right now, and it really breaks things down about getting inside the mind of the consumer. And the whole phrase that we've all kind of heard before is people buy on or decide on emotion and then
Mhm.
justify with logic.
Yeah.
He starts with that phrase and explains the psychology research that supports it, and that it has basically become not just a slogan or a wise tale, but it is proven. And then they walk through then how you can use psychology to really help consumers decide with with their kind of heart or emotion,
Mhm.
and then justify with logic. And that the whole front end process of how people decide is really what the book's focused on. So really like it a lot, and encourage everybody to go check it out. And these main activators are straightforward. You've kind of, like, as I read through them, I was like, okay, I've heard sort of kind of these worded differently before, but not all of them. And some of them are relatively new to me. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it's not just, if you're familiar with, for example, Robert Cialdini and his book Influence, then his whole set of like 21 psychological triggers.
Mhm.
So it's not the same stuff just regurgitated. This is really new and sort of supplemental to that. So if you wanted to marry this one, The Neuroscience of Selling, with Influence by Robert Cialdini, that is a killer
Good.
sales psychology, two book set. Yeah. So you haven't seen this one yet, have
I
you, Kyle?
haven't. No, I
You
haven't.
got to go check this one out.
That's good.
It's really like lightly put together.
Hmm.
Like, so it's not like a dense like book. It's really sort of just bullet pointed type stuff, tables and charts, um, little, pictures and anecdotes and stuff like that. So super readable. So I'd highly encourage you to go check that one out. And that's it, man. That's
That's good.
our book tip of the week, The Neuroscience of Selling by John Asher. Um, Proven sales secrets to win over the buyer's heart and mind. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're selling online, selling on your own store, you're selling your product, your service, whatever it is, like your sales copy, your copywriting, your messaging, your part of your branding, all comes together. That's something that we consistently have to get better at over time and be progressively leveling up our skill set in if we really want to have a long-term success. So it's a great
Absolutely.
recommendation.
Yeah, and you guys will probably be familiar if you've gone through a few of these. That one of the most recent book recommendations we did was Alchemy
Mm-hmm.
by Sutherland, Rory Sutherland, and that book, sort of the tagline that we put for that one was why you need to master consumer psychology, not
Mm-hmm.
just e-commerce technology.
Mm-hmm.
And so that one plus this one, I don't know, you can kind of tell what books I'm attracted to lately,
Right.
but this one and that one together, really good. So I would encourage you to go back and check that one out as well. Good times, man. Good times.
Awesome.
Hope you have a
Well,
fantastic weekend.
you as
Uh,
well, sir,
what
and
are we
everyone
forgetting?
watching.
Oh, mastermind and
Yeah,
coaching stuff. Yeah.
for sure.
So you want to mention a
Sure.
little bit
Yeah,
about that?
absolutely. The way that you can work with us on an ongoing basis, one of the best ways is through our mastermind. And that mastermind is available right now. There'll be a link in the show notes here or wherever you're consuming this video. And we'd love to have you jump in, check it out, see what it's about. This is the place in which we do consistent training, and we're launching fun new things in there all the time. There's conversations with other sellers. There's more than just our knowledge, which is really cool. So it's not just us in there giving you information. There's a whole host and community of sellers that are, many of them are, 6 and 7 figure sellers. So it's a wealth of just community knowledge that exists in there, and people that are willing to jump in and help you accomplish your goals.
And coaching as well, right? So we've got the coaching program by application only. Kyle and I work with one-on-one clients and small groups of businesses. One-on-one sessions, we do them through video just like this. We meet with people weekly. It's a 6-month program, and it's by application only. So you can find information about that on the website and go through that process. If it fits your situation and where you're at, we'd love to have a conversation with you. And it really, we validate that it makes sense for you, and it makes sense for us as well to work with you. And if those, dominoes line up, then we jump into it together, and we really, really have a good time helping people focus on their business strategy. Frequently it's Shopify site related, but also product related, brand related, and many times traffic strategies related. So we work with people on those topics and more on and on. All right. Good times, man.
Good times.
Hope you have a great weekend.
You too.
Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.